Hello, this is Nathaniel Moore from GuaranteedProfit.com, and in our video today we're going to talk about the follow-up that you should be doing if you're in personal sales or if you are in business-to-business services or anything along those lines as a solopreneur, if you're selling anything like real estate or insurance or anything along those lines, where this time of year you're going to either want to be giving a gift to past clients, present clients, or potentially future clients, or at least finding a way to be unique and stand out and follow up with all that business that you can be getting if you follow up correctly, right? You know, a lot of people complain around the business-to-business realm and the personal services realm or the business services realm around the end of the year. When the truth of that situation is there's lots of opportunity there. First off, the last quarter, everyone's managing or focusing on their budget for the following year. So if you really focus and you master your marketing and your communications to get customers, you're going to have an opportunity to get into the budget of a lot of new prospective clients, right? Also, if you have clients that you've been losing, maybe because you haven't been following up as well as you could, the end of the year is a really important time to do that because, again, they're focusing on their budget, right? You want to make sure that you are very aware of that and how to make sure that you're a part of that budget, right? The other part is there's lots of excuses to follow up with someone without being just another piece of marketing or another ad or something like that. There's a lot of opportunities for you to stop by with prospects and customers to reactivate old customers. A lot of opportunities like that to do that just by being personable. Okay, so and think about this for a minute. You could go out and buy stuff for your past clients, for your customers, all that types of stuff, which is fine, which is good, that's good. But think about it this way. If you communicate a message to them that, how do I say this? The more you relate how much you know about them in a personable way within your communications around the holidays, the more likely they are to remember you. So if you write out a letter about them and asking about family members with specific names and specific things that you can or should be remembering, if the sale is worth that to you, or if you just like to do business from a personable aspect, because it's a very fulfilling way to do business, and you can generate a lot more referrals and all of that other stuff that's just has nothing to do with the fact you're being personable, but there's a lot of side effects that are great for your business by being personable with your past clients, present clients, and future clients, right? So the key takeaway from this video is to make sure that towards the end of the year, if you're sending out Christmas cards, if you're doing anything like that, don't just sign your name and don't just provide an offer. Make sure, if you can, make sure that you put some things in that communication or that phone call or stopping by that reminds them that you know about them, because reminds your clients that you do know them, because again, the more you know them, the more they're going to know you or remember you, and that keeps you at what people spend so much money on, which is top of mind awareness, which really in your industry or in sales or in any kind of service sales, business to business or service sales, you have a stronger opportunity to do that naturally and more organically than really anywhere else. Really, yeah, anywhere else, any other industries. So you're pretty lucky, right? You can save a lot of money. It does take a little bit of sweat, but it will pay in dividends if you do it correctly. So I hope you got a lot out of this video, and if you have any questions, of course, you can always ask them under the video or at GuaranteedProfit.com in the marketing advice, at the marketing advice button. If you haven't been to GuaranteedProfit.com and you're watching this video somewhere else, I would strongly recommend that you stop by and you take advantage of all the free resources around your personal development and your business development, so that way you can increase your profits and have a much more enjoyable time doing so. So other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I do look forward to talking to you soon.